Today on the Campfire Passport podcast, we go over the King of Hammers, which just happened. King of the Hammers or King of the Hammers? King of the Hammers. Anyways, it just happened. Of and the. So I talked about it for a little bit. The guys asked a couple questions. I try to give them the best info that I can in my very limited 12-hour or less view. And then we have a fun main topic. We have Steve's main topic, which is pretty cool. We're going to basically use a spinning wheel of opportunity, chance, that is not very good, it turns out, but whatever, it does the job. And we pick cars for each other, vehicles, rigs, and we have to argue why they're good. And as you can imagine, we're not trying to pick the best thing for each other. Although, spoiler alert, there's some good picks. So I think that's it. It's a good podcast. You should listen. And then after you listen, you should comment, like, subscribe on every single platform over and over again, please. Oh, also, this is going to be late enough that this video will not be brand new anymore, but check out Mike's video on installing his transmission. He does a vlog style video and it's pretty good. It turns out he's way better at vlogging than the rest of us, I think. So, Colin, you got anything else?
No, that sums it up. I'm going to be on the YouTube. We're going to be posting videos more often as of basically Mike's video. That was the kickoff. So should be getting more content on YouTube regularly coming as of that video.
Sweet.
What's wrong, Sean?
I'm tired.
¿Por qué?
Because it's 8 o'clock and I slept like shit last night.
Oh,
That's why I'm crying.
Unos niños en su casa.
That's why I'm crying.
All I have is a beagle to blame my tiredness on now.
Yeah. That's
enough.
I know that everybody hates me saying this, and I'm so sorry, but it's like having a toddler. It's not exactly the same, but it's like having a toddler.
Mm-hmm. I only let you get away with it because you have had a toddler.
Thank you. It's been a while, but
anybody who has a dog and has not had a kid and calls their dog kids.
Now they can't do that, but I can do that.
Dude, get fucked. Like, God, fuck off. Like, you have zero idea what it's like to have a goddamn kid.
Actually, it turns out they kind of have a little idea. They've gone full circle on it. It's not the same, but it is adjacent. It's child adjacent.
There is similarities.
Mm-hmm.
I can hit my dog, but I can't hit my kid.
That is a similar thing, right?
Those are two different things.
Oh, okay.
Probably not supposed to hit your dog either, but
yeah.
It's more socially acceptable,
as,
unfortunately.
Animal abuse.
The police won't get immediately involved.
Yeah. If I smacked my dog in a park, I might have some angry people. If I smacked my kid in a park, I would have the police and child services. Alternately,
if your dog bites someone, they might put your dog down. If your kid bites someone, good to go. Just a little talking to.
My kid has been bit 3 times by the same kid. And that kid isn't but put down yet, so.
Oh, no. Oh, God.
Too fascista?
No, totally fine. Totally fine.
I didn't say I wanted him to be put down. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm. Tonight on the podcast, Jesse takes 5 minutes to start talking about putting kids down.
I did not say I was pro putting kids down. That's not. I am On record, I do not want to put children down. I love them all shapes and forms.
You don't even want to like
Might
push one
not
over
want
in
to
the
say
grass
that
or
out
something.
loud either, actually.
Too strong.
Too far the other
Easy,
direction.
Damn it.
Now you've got
There's a-
somebody
there's a-
else
there's a
knocking
big
at your
gap
door
you
to
have to
check
shoot
your
here.
I have a
computer.
middle ground with children.
Thread the needle. Thread the needle.
Okay, we got to get off that. It's gonna go too far. We're already
We
far
might
enough.
ruin
So-
our 50 people podcast base.
Yeah. The funny thing about that is, I think that it's conversations like that that made us think that we should start a podcast. And then I realized at some point, like a weekend, we can't have those conversations. We have to have a different conversation for a podcast. The original podcast idea is not made for today's political climate. Or any climate at all at that
Yeah,
rate.
I was going to say, now you're making a sound bad shop.
Well, I think if we had a microphone sometimes, you would find that we say
yeah, we're
dumb
not-
things.
Yeah,
We're not
yeah.
bad. We're great people, I think, as a whole. But that doesn't mean we don't say stupid stuff from time to time.
Honestly, I chalk it up to the fact that your typical male is stuck in a perpetual state of adolescence. We hit sophomore year. We just became more responsible, but did not grow up.
Sure. Is that where we're at in life? Sophomore year?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mentally, yes.
I talked
I
about
keep hearing-
balls twice today already with coworkers. So, yeah.
You wait a minute. You what?
We talked about balls. Like
Oh, balls. Like okay.
Like dudes'
Basketballs,
balls. Our
footballs,
balls, their balls, all balls.
soccer balls.
All balls, wiffle balls.
Yeah, any balls. I mean, that's a normal conversation
Yeah, I
in
mean,
your standard male perspective there. So, I mean, did you
Okay.
guys not think about balls or talk about balls today? Because I did twice. So anyway,
Nope. Yeah. Guess you did it for the both of us.
hey, there we go.
now I have. So, 1 for me, 3 for you, but
Am I juggling balls or juggling, the
Conversation.
the scale of justice here?
which is tipped by balls way too much.
My balls. Yeah. Well. Yep. Not going to disagree there. So.
Well, anyways, on that note,
Perfect segue.
that's a
Yeah.
great segue to say this is an interesting setup that we've got here with the two guys, one screen.
Two guys, one mic.
And one mic.
Two guys, one couch.
It's funny. Yeah, that threw me enough that I don't remember what I was going to say.
You were segueing us into the reason why we gathered today.
Oh, yeah, we're doing a podcast. And Jesse and Steve last minute decided to do the podcast together, like co-interviewing.
Testing
For future guests, because if people have been listening, we've been having guests and it's been fun, and I think we're going to have more. And sometimes those guests might be kind of in person, and that means with Jesse or with Steve, but probably with Jesse. And we
with you and Colin.
or with us, and we're gonna maybe next week do our potential studio space potentially. We talked about that like a while back though too, so I'm not gonna get too excited about it. It will be cool if we can pull it off. I think it'll be nice. It'll hopefully be good. Actually, I should ask Jesse and Steve, how's it working from your end? Like, is it good?
I mean, it's not bad. I'm
Yeah.
sitting next to one of my best friends, so
That's nice. I think. I can't
think
see him, so there's that.
I think the main difference will be if we're not going to be using someone online, like to communicate. If we just have 4 or 3 of us or whatever in the same room to just do the podcast solely as those, I think that will be a little bit better results than 2 people in one room and 2 people in 2 other separate rooms.
Yeah, that's going to be an interesting one. I can't wait to try that.
We're trying it right now. What do you mean?
We'll see. Well, we're in 3 different rooms, by the way.
That's what I'm saying. This is how it's weird.
Yeah. It is a little weird. I'm jealous of Jesse and Steve because they're sitting so close together on not the couch, but the seat. Oh man. I was waiting for the
Okay, wait for that
microphone to fall there.
I already made him jealous.
I mean, Sean, you
Okay,
could have came
well-
over here. Also,
It's a good point.
it's well
It's a good point. You didn't invite me, but I could have. Could have just shown up.
Showed up.
My microphone in
Well,
hand.
you could have asked.
I'm here.
I could have asked. You're right. Yeah, you're not wrong there. So, do we want to talk about anything before we get into our main topic? Does anybody have any things they want to get into?
I want to hear about King of Hammers.
Yeah.
From our
I forgot we were going to talk
on-site.
about that. I went to King of Hammers. Yep, I went to King of the
On-site
Hammers,
correspondent Sean Lee.
and
He's involved in a couple of the fights you probably
there's-
saw on the internet.
basically what King of the Hammers is. We've discussed this now in messaging. Is that in our text messages that it's all fights. That's all the time. People are fighting nonstop.
Only at night, though. No daytime
Yeah,
fight.
as soon as the sun goes down, the fights start.
Yeah.
As far as I can tell, that must be what's going on because everybody's so nice during the day. I'm assuming they just like turn into vampires at a certain point or something, like
whole different
werewolves.
crowd.
I don't know. Yeah, just all. I will say though, I didn't say this in the message because I didn't want to I didn't want to criminalize myself in this scenario or incriminate myself
Whoa.
in this whole thing because I was really trying
So we're going to do it on
to.
a podcast? All right.
Yeah, we're gonna do it on a podcast instead. I was really trying to defend it because I really want to like it and I would love to go and I think it is gonna be a cool thing to do in the future. Hopefully I can do more of it and we can make a thing out of it. But
Fighting
it's
at King of Hammers?
chaos. No. Well, maybe. Mostly just hanging out, but maybe fighting at night. It turns out.
Okay. Gonna start an underground
We
ring.
already fight among ourselves enough.
Yeah, it's wild. Like watching people drive through there because the thing I didn't know is that there are trails, but there's also a lot of crisscross going on. So there are like trails everywhere. So if you go from, east to west or whatever, there's like 3 major roads that do that, but then there's 50 that just cross over it. So you'll be cruising along, just do like I'm in this rental car Tacoma going 25 miles an hour over little whoops and having a great time. And then from across the way comes a guy in a buggy going 70. And I got to stop because he's going to run through me if I don't. And then I started realizing I don't know what the flag rule is out there, but some people have flags and it's very helpful. I did not, and everybody did not. So I don't think that you're supposed to, or you have to, but you should. So there was a little bit of that. And the other thing that I noticed that I also thought was kind of a little unsafe, but whatever, is that the two-way traffic on the wider roads, real varied. And it's because they're like big whoops or big rocks. And so people will go on whatever side they see fit and drive whatever speed they see fit, which kind of sucks. So it'd be like if you're out at Klein Butte or something and there's 100 times the people, that's kind of like the getting around out there. So that kind of sucked. But
So, question.
Mhm.
Did you not have rental insurance? Reason I asked that is because you're driving at 25 miles an hour in a Tacoma that you rented when you should have been driving
Yeah.
crazy
Well
fast
above this.
and being an asshole with rental insurance.
so this was through my employer. So I stuck to the posted speed suggestions, and we will move on.
You were being respectful to your employer. That's okay.
Not
That's
the
okay.
vehicle, but respecting the employer.
Yes, and my job.
Yeah.
Acceptable. But
But I did get a chance to go, drive it, and it was fun to putt around out there.
It was fourth gen or
Yeah.
third gen or
Third gen is the most current that is
Like
not
the
the
one I
newest,
got.
right? Yeah.
Like the
Third
one I
gen.
had.
It's a weird one, by the way.
So 6th-gen
23.
Hilux then, right, Jesse?
had
Is
Apple
that what
Yeah,
that
6th
means?
gen.
Like,
So,
God, fuck off.
it did have Apple Play, and that's what matters.
It did, and it had the bigger screen, obviously, because it was the newer one.
Yeah.
The other weird thing is that I didn't realize until I got to the hotel parking lot is that it was a 23 crew cab TRD off road 2-wheel drive, which I didn't
Runner.
think existed. Yeah. So
Yeah,
I was like,
did a TRD 2-wheel drive.
they do. I think they're specifically for rental car fleets and Florida probably, but like that's it.
So it had the locker, but 2-wheel
It did.
drive.
Yep.
And here's what tipped me off. So I got in and I immediately was like, cool, locker button, sweet. I'm driving along. And I was like, huh, doesn't have crawl control. That's weird. And I just keep cruising. And then I was like, it doesn't have 4-wheel drive either. So,
What a locker.
but it did have locker. And you know what? It actually worked pretty well. Cause like, you know, like I'm sure that you guys with your trucks get like the traction control off locker on scenario, right? Did that in the sand, even with like street pressure, it went along great, like totally fine, no issues. So it was fun.
Yeah.
I mean,
Can't lock outside of 4 low though, can we?
No, not in your 4-wheel drive.
Yeah, we have to go
but
4
you
low.
can in the 2-wheel drive because there's no
Yeah.
full low.
Damn it.
You just have to put it in neutral. I found out. Press the button, which is up top, and game on.
Hey,
And it will
fuck you,
do.
Toyota.
Allegedly will do donuts, which I don't know. Everybody seems to hate the traction control in those. Like Mike has talked about how terrible it was before, but
No,
it didn't.
I've never had problems.
Perfect. It didn't get in the way. It was great.
Yeah.
So it was fun.
Well, you just also in those you just press and hold the traction control and it takes everything off and then you're good for donuts.
Yeah. I think it would do it. I would say.
Mine did donuts on 35, so
Yeah.
it'll do it. It doesn't like it.
It'll do it.
It doesn't.
It'll do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was fun though. The race, watching the actual race was really cool. So like my work got done a little early because there was not as much vendor action as I thought there was going to be, but I did see all of Hammertown and kind of part of the pits, and then I chased around and watched the Race of Kings. Right, is what they call it, the big Ultra 4 race. It was cool. Like I didn't realize, and I should have known this because I've watched it on TV, but there's a helicopter out there that chases the leader the whole time, so you can always tell where the leader is because that's where the helicopter is. And they get after it, man. Those things are not like not messing around. They're fast. They take aggressive lines. They beat the hell out of them. They wreck. It's cool.
I see them come off those ledges and they're coming in at like 40 miles an hour. It's like,
Oh yeah. The thing that, after watching the highlights from the UTV race, I think that probably would have been a good one to watch too, because those guys just go nuts with them. So it was
My
really
favorite
cool.
things in the world.
Yeah,
You're
Jesse
not the
would've
only
loved
one
it.
that hates them, by the way. I spent a little time around some people, like some, off-road industry stuff, and like people hate them. It's really like there's a line, and it's pretty set that some people are just like, screw those things, and other people are like, it's people in the off-road industry and like they're coming up and whatever, and then the other, it's the no.
So
They're
it's scooters
terrible.
at the skate park is what you
I
mean.
think that
They are scooters at the skate park. That is 100% what they are.
thank you, Colin.
Now,
I think the UTV side by side thing. I think it's most people who have ever anybody who's created something themselves in the most even minor of situations is kind of like, fuck them. You just bought your goddamn thing. You didn't build it.
I think what I heard a couple times recently is that and to build on that, it's a lot of times you get somebody that has, and we've all bitched about this a number of times, even with trucks, but like it's somebody a lot of times that has the means to get into the fastest one of those, but doesn't have the knowledge on how to use it, right? They didn't have any struggle to get to it. So they bought the Turbo R or whatever, and they can just get in there and mash the gas. And it's the Hellcat problem, right? Anybody with a credit score above 650 or whatever can just go get this thing and mash down and kill people if they're not being careful, right? And so that's a problem.
It's like the hands-free tuggies I was talking about on an earlier podcast.
This was after you left.
Oh, you weren't there for that, Colin.
Hands-free tuggies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
you're just gonna have to wait and hear
it. Chevy came out with something. It's called a hands-free tuggy. So
yeah, Google that.
It's
go ahead and look it up right now.
Yeah.
Should I open a private browser tab, or should I just go?
I mean, if you're on your work computer, I guess. I don't. I mean, it's up to you, really.
Chevy's
just turn
safe
search off, and then you should be good.
Okay.
You should be able to pull it up
Screen
right
share
then.
on.
Images only? Just searching images,
just go
right?
straight to images.
Only. Yeah, no web.
Yeah, image or video.
Well, okay. I think that I think that side-by-sides are cool in the right hands, and I get why you would hate them. That is what I will say about that.
I will always say any addition into motorsports is acceptable because it gets people interested.
Yep.
Whether or not you can then judge upon it that's what motorsports is all about.
Yeah, I think that's the thing, right? Like the hope is that those people get into it and they do well with it.
Exactly.
And not all of them will, but not everybody that buys a straight axle, Tacoma for the first time. That's probably a bad example. Whatever, a shitty Toyota or an XJ or something like that the first time out, they're not always good either. So it's like the same shitty people get cheap rigs as the same shitty people that get expensive rigs.
Wait, so
we just get mad when they're expensive.
You stopped yourself there on the Toyota solid axle Toyota and changed your tune to
money.
Jeep. So you're saying money. Oh, okay. I was going to say, I thought that,
no,
it sounded like you were
going
to say that the people that have Toyotas with solid axles, they are going to have good success
they're fucking
right
terrible.
away. But Jeep guys, no way, they can't.
They might actually be worse than the XJ guys because, I mean, if we look at the fight videos from King of the Hammers, I think you're seeing some Jay-Z powered
a lot of Toyota
crawlers. A lot of rev limiter and throwing hands. Like, that's what's going on.
Yeah.
I am all for that. Fuck yeah. Put
rev limiters and throwing hands.
Have some fun.
Yeah.
No, 2JZ, solid axle.
I mean, that's what we were talking about in that thread. Like, I know that the fights that happen there are bad, and I think that they're not as prevalent as the internet made it look because it's the internet, probably, but I don't know. But God, I want to be there for the ridiculous rev limiter times and even the people just being idiots and getting way far into areas they shouldn't be, because all the people standing there probably shouldn't be standing there. So I can stand 20 yards back from that and just point and go, wow, that's cool.
It's the show within the show.
Exactly.
The spectator sport becomes a spectator sport.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
The only thing I thought about when I saw all the fights out there at King of the Hammers is like, man, that would hurt to fall on the ground to get my head bashed on a rock.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Out there.
Dude, and it's so
hip check into
it's so steep. That spot where those videos are, that's Backdoor, right? Or Chocolate Thunder. Thunder, that's the one.
Chocolate Thunder, there you go, yeah.
Yeah, it's steep as hell. Like, I parked midway up the hill, and I was like, it's kind of steep here. And I just looked up the hill, I was like, I'm going to walk right over there to take pictures behind the media thing. And I'm like, do. About 20 yards later, I was just going, it's like a hike, and it's in sand with rocks. So, it was a lot of fun. And I'm sure a lot of people just do stupid stuff there, but it's still cool.
I think my favorite thing about King of the Hammers was the King of the Canners.
Yeah.
I I highly respected those individuals for taking their time. I don't know if they had some sort of sponsorship or any sort of, extra funding for what they had done, but regardless, what they did to try to help alleviate the issue that is revolving around King of the Hammers and the trash that's left behind was really cool. I thought that
I can't find the guy's name. Shout out to Badlands Good Times. The guy that I met from there, they are super cool. They're very aware that it's a big problem. They are trying their best. They know they're barely making a dent, but they're doing something. And I think that's so cool. I think what happened basically, and I won't like put words in their mouths because I don't 100% understand exactly what they did, but like they got a bunch of cans donated. They built those crusher things and they just put them out. And then I think Tread Lightly helped them with managing them a little bit. And then they just they were running through Hammertown when I was there in the morning, picking them up and putting them in a trailer and like moving it along. So the big thing that sucks, it's a really cool initiative that they did and they're going to keep doing it, it sounds like, and that's super cool. But people, because they suck, put garbage in there too, I think. So they were talking about having to sort it all out. Yeah. And I was like, man, you can't even catch a break in that. Like, people
You're
are
doing a good
still
thing for people and trying to recorrect this issue, and
now,
people are still shitheads.
I will say, at least those people are putting their garbage in a can. So there is, maybe that's something. And they didn't seem upset about it. To be honest, they were just like, yeah, we just got to sort this out. Like, whatever, we're going to do it. And, happy to help. So I think that was really cool. He mentioned that they have a forum. They have an actual web forum that I took a look at. And he's like, we're trying to get people active on our forum. You should go on our forum. And I was like, that's awesome, man. And, I didn't. I looked at it, but I didn't go on. I didn't join. But it's a little
true salesman right
based.
there.
So I was, yeah, no kidding. I was kind of like, well, I don't really I'm not going to go on any of your trail runs. So I don't know, but I do miss forums. So maybe I should go on there.
Best of luck to you, Sean.
Oh, you don't miss forums? You don't miss the Bend Ups days?
Nope.
Oh man.
Not one.
Everybody got soft.
Somebody had mentioned about. About the Ben Dubs forum, and I was like, oh fuck, that was 15-16 years ago for me.
I miss them.
People want echo chambers on the internet anymore.
Isn't a forum an echo chamber?
Sort
It's
of.
an early one.
Depends on
it's an
who's
old
there.
Echo chamber.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we did a lot of arguing,
if
but
you have a lot of moderation, they become an echo chamber.
Sure. Yeah, we didn't have much of that.
Nope.
No, it was fun though. All right. Well, unless anybody has any more questions, I think I'm done with my King of the Hammers report.
No, I'm jealous that you got to go.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Thanks.
I've been wanting to go to KOH for a long time, and that's really cool that you got to go. I'll still go one day, regardless of how I feel about UTVs and the shit show trash that happens, whether it's human or literal. I will still go.
Oh no, I should have tagged along. I had the time off.
Oh, dang it. I would say anybody that is into it at all should go because it's worth seeing. Somebody said it was like Burning Man for off-road, and I think I've never been to Burning Man, but it seems like that's probably about it. It's wild. The thing that I know I said I was getting off of it.
Hippie Fest.
When I was I drove on the road to get out there. I forget what the road's called, but you'd get off the highway and you go on the main road, and immediately there are people camped, and I was like, you can just camp here? And then sure enough, you can just camp there because people are camped everywhere. Yeah. So that was wild. And that made me think, okay, well, if we came out here, we could, circle the wagons in a really cool spot with a view, and it'd be awesome. Even if you just hung out. Bike. Yeah, exactly. Putt around on dirt bikes, have one or two rigs that maybe go out to some stuff, or just do whatever. I mean, it was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So what's our
warm up for Baja?
There you go. Oh man, I want to do that.
Yeah. Raw dog.
Of course, I've been trying to organize you guys to do the warm up for hammers by going to the Oregon Trail Rally, but
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we suck, Colin. We get it.
Yeah. I want to do
glad
that, but
you
it's
can admit
lower on my priority list. And we do suck. We do suck. Well, on that note, it was a good podcast.
Speaking of sucking,
Speaking of
perfect
sucking.
segue.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of sucking, what's our main topic? Damn it, I messed up. What is our main topic?
Do you want me to edit that out?
Yeah, I do. Badly.
I'll make you
Really?
sound so good, Sean. Don't worry.
Thank you. God,
I
thanks.
promise to you right now.
Oh. Sound like an idiot.
Like sucking.
Take it from the top. All right, what's the main topic? Got any of those sounds to play while we're waiting, Colin?
It's Steve's topic. I don't know what am I?
Steve,
supposed to say
explain
something?
your topic.
Oh, wait for me? Oh,
Yeah.
I just come up with an argument for someone else's rig choice.
Okay, how are we going to play this, though? That was my curiosity that I specifically didn't ask in the message.
that I kept trying to press for, and then nobody responded, and I was like, I should shut the fuck up now.
Yep. We got to have content, man. We got to figure this out on the air. People want to hear us argue about things. That's the only reason that
I
they
didn't know
listen
about
to us.
that.
They don't want to hear
why
that
people
2
like
minute
us?
silence that we just had? Are you sure?
No.
You edited that out. There's no 2-minute silence. Everything's going smooth.
Oh,
Yeah.
did I?
And if
Did
not,
I also edit out your stuttering?
if everybody stopped at that point.
Hindsight's 2020 always, guys.
Exactly. All right, so we have to pick. Somehow we have to pick the person, right? And then
Okay.
what are the parameters? Like, do we have to argue why it's a good idea? Do we have to argue?
Yeah, just come up with a very loose base of why you chose that vehicle, or why, you know what I mean?
Ooh,
Like
okay.
pretending we bought that
Yes,
rig,
like
Okay.
you have that rig, and now that you got to deal with it.
and
Okay.
we're making it.
And we're
But
around the
someone is-
campfire, and we're there, and it's a. Well, why did
Someone
the hell
is
did,
picking
did
it
you choose
for
that?
you, though. So
Okay.
we'll.
Okay.
I can. I've already got my random spinning wheel here.
Oh, it's
If only-
on Colin's favorites always.
Oh,
Maybe I can. Maybe
so-
I can edit a Wheel of Fortune sound in here when I hit it.
Yeah,
for
you
you.
just need to put the vehicles on there and then spin for each other, basically.
No, we don't even need the vehicle. I thought we were picking the vehicle after.
Oh,
we
and
picked who
then
was getting it.
spinning. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So here's
I'll
what we
pick
should
somebody,
do.
and then I'll pick somebody to pick the vehicle.
Oh, good.
Oh,
It's a double
even
pick.
better.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'm into it.
Layers
I mean, we got
of
two
onion.
guys on one couch, so we can double pick it.
Are there other than no cars? Are there any other perimeters we want to? Are we talking about
It has to
like
have 4 wheels.
4 wheels? Is it like
Only
cheap,
4 wheels?
expensive, in
4
between?
wheels and either 4-wheel drive or all-wheel drive.
Okay. Price, no negotiation. Do whatever.
Sure.
Okay.
well, yeah. I mean, guarantee I'm going to pick the biggest piece of shit for you. So
I might pick something better. You never know. Depends on who I get. Damn
it's
it.
going to be awful. We're gonna.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
just glad we didn't pick Subarus for each other.
Not yet.
I don't know what it did. Sean. So Sean is the first one, and the person who will be picking for Sean. Let's see if we can get it. Oh. Looks like
can't
it's
see it,
gonna
so
be
it's good.
Steve.
What color?
Wait for the fireworks. Steve.
Steve gets the pick for Sean.
So Steve is
Okay.
picking for Sean.
It's going to be a Mazda CX-50 with a trailer.
I just hit the lottery. And I'll tell you why. Real quick. Hold on. Do we need to explain now, or are we holding these? Are we going to do like a everybody gets their pick and then goes?
Go.
No, you
we're,
seem
we're,
excited.
We're going
I am.
at this.
Now-
yeah, just go.
Steve, I don't know if you remember this, but like, I don't know, 6 weeks ago, you posted a picture of a CX-50 and said something like, "These are so fucking stupid." And I said, I love them. I absolutely love them. I think it's the best looking CUV on the market by a long shot. Not to mention Mazda reliability. probably super comfy. I have no idea. I've never driven, ridden, or anything. I've seen them.
It actually
That's
looks
it.
super comfy.
They look awesome.
Yeah.
You can get in that green with the brown interior, like the caramel brown. Oh my God. That would be perfect. And then the trailer, great, whatever. That means I can drop my trailer and drive around and look cool in whatever area I'm in. Is it
I
gonna?
feel like at certain times you're going to need to disconnect it to get through the obstacle.
Well, yeah. Whenever one of you guys gets stuck with a, I don't know, whatever dumb truck that you're gonna get stuck with by Colin or Jesse, then you can help me pull my trailer. But at least at night I'll be comfortable, and during the day I'll be comfortable. I'll get stuck a lot, but I'll still be comfortable. And then when you idiots are driving your pieces of shit to work during the week, I'm going to have my really nice Mazda the entire time. Are we going to pull up a picture? Yeah, bring that up. Look at it. It looks good.
They're not bad look.
So we're doing a brand new CX-50.
Oh, yeah, the brand new.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
They're new, Jesse.
Yeah.
These haven't been around very long.
Here's the CX-5.
Oh, the CX-5. That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking about. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, those
Get
are
it together,
bad.
Jesse.
that's right.
Jesus.
I think
That was a
I did
jelly
great.
easy fucking sell
2.5
there. Okay, you
liter
got me,
turbo.
Sean.
God dang, yeah. So it's fast. For a while, like a hot second when they first came out, I thought they were whatever. So Mazda was like pushing the straight six, like they were bringing back a straight six. And I was like, oh my God, it's got a straight six in it, even better. It doesn't, but it's still really cool. I think it's built on like that old Mazda 3 Focus architecture, which is great. Is it great for off road? Probably not.
No.
But it's cool.
It's towing a trailer in all the promos.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's going to be slow going, but damn it, it's going to look good.
Yeah.
I don't know how I could argue
187
anymore.
to
I'm so excited about
227
it.
horsepower.
No, I do have to agree. Like, there's one of the pictures is of kind of the center console and the driver, the captain's chair. That caramel interior is attractive.
It's very nice.
It's nice.
I mean, for like a vehicle that I wouldn't take off road and put a trailer behind, I totally
Take
have
that
one.
off road and put a trailer behind it.
Yeah. I will also say that, I did Barlow Trail in an Impreza and it was fine.
His wife did it, most of it in a Mazda 3.
Exactly, which is just a low CX-50, right?
Low and long.
It's fine. That's right.
Oh,
She wasn't
look
towing
at
a
this.
trailer, but
I even found a video just now, just with a quick Google, and it says right there, what does that say? SU is better than the Crosstrek?
what?
Yeah, that's what it says. It says, is the CX-50 Meridian better SUV than the Subaru Crosstrek Wilderness? Now, I'm not going to watch this video.
first off,
The Wilderness
But
one.
he's
Subaru's
asking the
Wilderness
question.
package is an absolute dog shit package.
Yeah.
It's
The plastic
basically
bumper
the LL
package.
Bean package, which is just you paying more.
Yeah, but they have those funny yellow squares that are like lights, but they're not lights.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well,
Oh.
have you heard about like the function where it turns the car off when you stop and then starts up again?
Yeah, it's got like
Yeah,
start
a
stop.
lot of cars
Okay.
have
Yeah, there's a pre-scripted number that the ECU will tell you to to have the manufacturer install a new starter. Yes. So at a certain number, it throws a check engine light that tells you
For that.
basically dealer service.
So when Start Stop first came out, and I've been thinking about this because I was just in some rental cars recently, and they were talking about how terrible Start Stop is. And I remember when Start Stop first came out, that the conversation was that starters could handle that. There was no problem with it. So it's funny that they're bringing that up now. I'm sure it's just trying to sell parts and
Exactly. It's a dealer code. It has nothing to do with the life of the starter, because I guess the starters they put on those are pretty much bulletproof from
Yeah.
what they say, but it's just funny how it automatically is pre-scripted to throw a code before it even has an issue.
Well, it's probably because the implications that could come from a start
Not having it happen while in
and
a
then
traffic
trying to
situation.
start in.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. All right. Well, I've argued, and I mean, I I don't know if anybody wins this, but so far
Well, you're the winner right
I'm
now.
in the lead.
Congratulations,
So-
Sean. You're the winner.
Win, lose,
Wow.
you know, like bad, good.
One out of one.
It's
Good job.
You know,
1 for 1. Hey, I'll take it. All right, what's this? What do we got?
Hey, look, it's Sean again.
It's great.
I can't tell.
Oh, it's me.
So Sean gets the
Okay.
pick.
yeah. Sean is picking for.
Oh God.
What? No, I didn't. He's not picking anything. What are you talking about?
Oh,
First roll.
Do I
First
get to
roll is
argue
he has,
again?
he has to make the argument. Yeah. I mean, we could skip
Oh,
him.
gotcha.
Oh man, what am I going to argue for now?
We'll just do that.
Oh damn.
Get out of here. Get out of here, Sean. Somebody else is. Okay. Whoa. We've got a Steve. Okay, so Steve,
Uh-oh.
you, the person who's picking your vehicle, is Steve. This is working really good, guys. I don't know. Well, let's
Helicopter with
try it
4
again.
wheels on it.
Yes.
And Steve, you're picking your car again. Man, this thing
Four-wheel
sucks.
ultralight.
Hold on.
This is the same thing we've used many times, right?
Yeah, I know. I don't know why it sucks
Nice
so
to know
bad this
it's-
time. Hey, look, it's going to be Steve again. I'm going to remove Steve so that maybe someone else will have a chance here. Okay, now somebody will actually get a chance to pick something here, and it's Sean. Look at that, back and forth. Here we go. All right, Sean, pick a vehicle for Steve.
All right. I pick. I didn't think this through. You were so on it too. Damn. I'm gonna pick the Gambler 500 F250, the one without a roof.
are you? Jesus Christ! How could you not argue that?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna. Why do you want it?
The only reason why I wouldn't want it is because of a long wheelbase. Other than that, I'm good to go.
All
You're
right.
fine with no roof, huh?
I can be ingenuitive
roof, huh?
with a tarp and zip ties enough to give myself a roof.
Man,
That's not going to hold up to 50.
I think I'd rather have a CX50. So
Yeah. Otherwise, it's barrel down that thing and destroy it. Good to go.
okay, man. Mike is just gonna be yelling at his car when this goes on because I guess he watches on YouTube. He's gonna be yelling at his phone on his desk.
Yeah. Well, why wouldn't you want an F-250?
Well, I
It's
mean,
huge. Doesn't have a roof.
That's fine.
it's
It's the Gambler 500. I'm not trying to keep this nice. The Roof 30 gone. So
right.
therefore,
That's fair. I made a bad choice.
having seen it in person. Hey, it's loud as fuck because Tate has cut that fucking exhaust off about
right after the downpipes.
4 foot from the headers. There's no
That's-
cats, no mufflers, and it's sitting on, what is it, 42s stock height. It's uncomfortable as shit. I've seen him driving it around. I'm like, man, that's cool as fuck, but that looks awful.
Is it a gasser?
mine could be-
Or is it...
Oh yeah, it's a gasser. It's a V10.
Ugh.
God, that's got to sound terrible straight
Oh,
piped
dude,
like
it
that.
sounds awful.
It's funny.
When I saw
V10.
him and I waved at him, he had to stop and turn it off. Because I couldn't. I was doing this. I was like, "Hey, Tate," and he's like, "What's up, man?"
It's like diesel owners in a drive-through.
Oh God. Yeah, but hey. To each own, I fucking love it. I think it's fucking hilarious and it's great. And I love that he drives it around town.
That's
And takes
impressive.
his kids to school in it. It's like, get after it, Tate. Fuck yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So yeah, I mean, come on, John. That was a hard.
I
one
mean,
to debate.
Steve gave me the CX50 and it's great. So
Gave each other alley oops.
yeah, you guys better just really fuck each other over something fierce here because
Well, it's just going to keep
yeah,
picking
it's
you
gonna
two,
be
so I
hard.
don't know what the...
yeah.
Speaking
what are you
of
gonna
the devil,
pick for me now.
there you go.
I mean, at this point, we can just have Sean or Jesse and Colin pick for each other and duke it out now.
Seems logical, yeah.
I'm just gonna
Keep
spin
on
it until
spinning.
I get somebody that isn't you two. That way, someone else can participate in this great idea.
Should we go to Vegas?
Again, I should. God damn it! This is dumb.
Jesus, Pete's.
We need. It's like
All
we need
hands
more
on black.
people because it just keeps picking Sean and Steve. You two are the only options.
Makes sense. We're so lucky. It's great.
Okay, we're gonna find out. now it's down
The
to
American
two.
political system.
It's got
Okay,
2 on
Jesse.
there, and it says Steve.
Yeah.
Jesse. Okay.
Jesse
so
is
Jesse-
picking 4.
Jesse is no.
I wonder who he's going to pick
You're
for.
arguing.
You're arguing.
Oh, I'm
for.
arguing.
Yeah. Now I'll add back in to see. We'll put Sean on the spot here. He'll have to come up with 2. This will be great. This will be pretty funny.
Shit. Shit.
Better start thinking. Think quick. Quit doing that though, because it makes too much noise. Oh look,
Sorry.
It picked
Drum
Jesse
roll,
twice.
please.
Boy, this
Now it's on Jesse.
I'll pick for myself. Start on swimming.
that's gonna be either me or Steve again. God. Okay, there you go, Steve. Go. Pick Jesse's car.
Okay.
The silence is great.
who's
for
on the spot
audio
now?
Medium, just so you know.
I can't think of what you would hate.
I like how
There's so much.
it's evolved into the part where it's like,
Yeah.
fuck you. Like, I will destroy you with whatever I choose.
Oh, I have a. Damn. There was a good one that I should have picked.
Pick
All
it
right,
now,
what
Sean.
do you got, Sean?
I'll pass to
Throw
you.
it at me.
Pontiac Aztec.
Oh,
Fuck
shit.
you! That was the
It was low hanging fruit. It
I was
really
gonna
was.
argue Avalanche, but it's almost easy to argue.
I am dead serious. My list has one car, and it's a 2001 Pontiac Aztec. And I was like, nobody can argue nobody can argue how good that car is.
Well,
and
I
now
mean-
I get to do it. All right.
Do you want an alley oop here? You want an assist?
No.
One assist?
Okay.
Built-in
One
tent.
That's what I was gonna say. Okay. So we got the built-in tent. Walter White drove that car, sold a lot of drugs, and made a shitload of money out of that goddamn Pontiac Aztec to the point where it almost became an American icon. Like that car, if you drive it, especially if it's the same color as Walter White's, everybody's like, "Oh shit, hey, there's a drug dealer. That's cool as fuck."
Just resell it and buy what you want.
Yeah. I think that they're durable. Judging by
Bold
what
claims.
I know.
Bold claims from a Pontiac.
I think that, I mean, come on. Everything I know about the Pontiac Aztec is I've seen it. It's ugly as shit. But you know what? It's got a goddamn camper on the back, self-contained. And I saw Walter White do a lot of crazy shit in it. I don't think it's the same vehicle, but it's a 2.5 liter Pontiac. How can I argue the positive?
Is it all-time all-wheel drive?
I think so. It is
Yeah.
such a piece of shit. God damn it.
Let's see.
It's got a lock in-
No, it doesn't.
I didn't think so.
No way.
Yeah.
Let's see. Midsize SUV. Front engine,
they have-
front or all-wheel drive. So you could have gotten the short end of the stick. Also, it's a V6. Only a V6.
There are some decent colors to the Pontiac. Except for that god awful yellow that they put
Oh, those
out.
are bad. Yeah.
Charge yellow.
It is.
Yeah.
There's
Full time.
only
That it's Audi's yellow.
There's only one thing worse than red, and it's yellow on a vehicle.
You know what? I said this before. I'm coming around on red.
It depends on the red.
I don't know.
Depends on the red. I'm not
Not
a
on
cherry
Aztecs.
or what's
Yeah.
a candy
Oh.
apple red.
I got another one. Comes with a built-in air compressor.
No way.
And
It's going to make my argument.
That's going to change his mind.
And
I might want it.
it has a cooler built in.
What? Anna's getting rid of the Forerunner, and it's now going to be
Forerunner is out the door now.
I mean,
I'll still take a 330,000-mile Forerunner.
make
over the
Forerunner an Aztec again.
Yeah.
Aztec again.
185 horsepower, buddy.
Thank you for making my argument for me, Sean.
oh, anytime. Guess how many
Now I'm
of
going to
them?
come up with another car to fuck somebody with.
Guess how many of them they made in 2007?
Less than 10,000.
Definitely less than 10,000. 69.
They make
Nice.
six.
There's another reason
That
to
is
own
an
one.
amazing. You know what? I'm
You
sold
get
on
one
the
of those
Aztec.
super rare 07s.
I want a 2007 Aztec.
Oh man,
I want the.
they had a cargo tray that could hold 400 pounds.
Yeah. Oh, there's your mom joke
This
there
is
that
practically. This is practically an overland vehicle, just as it is.
it really is. Like it's got all the features.
It's got all the overlandy bits.
If the Forerunner came with all that shit, people would lose their mind.
Oh my god!
I would. I'd be like, it has a built-in tent. Oh my god.
Built-in tent, onboard air, and a cooler.
Yeah.
People would fucking blow their shit.
And
But it came out as a
four-wheel drive?
and but it came out as a Pontiac and a pile of shit. So there's that.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not. I'm saying that it's great. Pontiac is great.
It was a
He's
bad.
made-
It was a badging issue.
Yeah, Pontiac makes great vehicles.
The CEO
Are you looking
of
for a sponsorship from
GM,
Pontiac?
Well,
I'm arguing my
that ship
vehicle,
has
man.
sailed.
Come on.
CEO of GM during that time later on said, I read a thing just a second ago, they looked like angry appliances. So
Actually, I kind of like them more now.
yeah.
Jesse's getting an
pretty good.
Aztec. All right.
No.
That's pretty
What we
great.
should have done is draw names. We should have put names and vehicles into a hat and then drawn out
We should do that again in a different
time.
way, but
next time.
I mean,
What
there's
does
a
Colin
lot
have
of
to argue
vehicles
about?
that we can argue for and against on this one.
it's true.
So, oh man, you said me, and look, it actually did pick me. Look at that.
oh, amazing.
Thank God.
Okay. So now it's who's picking something for me, which happens to be
Hopefully not.
it's Jesse,
Not
and
me.
which is great because his
Good.
was already
How
stolen.
do we get something that worked out? Thank God.
Editing. This was editing.
The beauty of
It
editing.
ends. He spun it 12 times.
Well, unfortunately, you do not get the 2001 Pontiac Aztec.
Or
Yeah.
the CX-50 I wanted to specifically throw at Colin.
I will not pick a Subaru because I feel that's too on the nose, and it's it. I mean, come on. You can't argue for a Forester XT. It's just too hard. It's impossible. How about you argue to the point of to my benefit of my square body Suburban? A square body Suburban, full size, non-bobbed. And what is great about my vehicle? Please tell me.
Oh, man.
Well, is our start point with an LS or no?
Oh no! How's this? Even more specifically, tell me what's great about Raw Dog.
Oh, so with an LS, the whole.
So we're just
Oh, that's
pandering
in
to you.
40s and tons.
Well, the bright side is you can scrap all of it and put all that stuff into something that was actually useful. So a smaller truck or something
Hot
like
take.
that.
That takes part vehicle.
Well, this took a very dark turn.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Jesse's face went blank when you said that.
I mean, you've got plenty of
The
space.
guy who
I'll
put
give
the
you that.
parts into the vehicle to then put the parts out of the
There's an
vehicle.
unlimited amount of space, but that is also the problem. Is with all that space comes a lot of size. So you got a lot of stuff to deal with there. So I guess the real big bright side, like I said, is you can scrap it. So if you were to just beat the hell out of it because it's just too big, you can't force your way into anything because it's so big, which none of us have ever heard before. At least then you can just take all the good stuff off of it and put it into something that makes more sense size-wise, and you'd probably be good.
All right, so beat it up and tell him a hot dog in a hallway.
Yeah, or looks like your crawler before you took the body panels off, things like that.
Yeah.
Some of those hammers crawlers. Wait till it looks like that, and then just scrap it and pull all the good stuff off of it.
Those are ideas. Thank you.
That's right. Well, that's one way to go about
I
it.
will use them and not give you credit.
What I feel happening here is that Jesse's about to explain to us why you're wrong.
He doesn't get to because I already spun the wheel.
Well, now we have to tell Steve because Steve's the only one. Or no, wait. Who
Are we
hasn't
ba-
argued a rig?
No one. We've all done it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Are we going for a second round? Is that what you're doing, Colin?
I haven't picked one, but whatever.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's do it again.
that's right.
Well, then pick a vehicle, and we should throw out an argument for it.
Okay.
Everybody
Well,
makes...
Yeah.
I mean the real hot topic one for me right now is the Honda Ridgeline.
Man. How could
I
you...
mean, I feel like that's an easy argument.
Okay, then
Is it,
please
though?
indulge me.
It's
Which generation of the
new
Ridgeline?
one.
the sixth
one.
gen.
Yeah. That thing's got a lot of options.
There are 6 generations of a Honda Ridgeline.
That was a Hilux joke.
It
Sorry.
was a Hilux joke,
Yeah, I
Jesse.
know,
Come
I
on.
get it.
Keep
There's
up.
enough-
Being a fucking smart.
There's enough internet promos of seeing a Ridgeline do stuff that I've seen most people that own a stock Tacoma, or even a people with a half lifted Tacoma would not tackle or could not tackle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's better than a Chevy Avalanche.
That's the argument. There we go.
Yeah,
Better than
exactly.
Honda Ridgeline.
Well,
it's better than a Chevy
I mean,
Avalanche.
I think Honda reliability also carries enough with it in itself.
yep. There's
might not
that.
have an LS.
My
Does it look
my
better?
biggest argument
Does it
for
VTEC?
it, because this my biggest argument for it is last I checked, it's got more Baja wins than the Tacoma does. Just saying.
Oh, yeah. They do have an epic race program with that thing.
Yep.
It is
Just saying.
Honda.
Yeah, it's Honda.
I will. Here's what I'll say.
How many Honda wins do they have in F1?
I'm not
many,
talking about F1. What does that have to do with this?
Many.
I'm
No, I'm
saying
just talking about Honda
Ridgeline
race
versus
team.
Tacoma, more Baja wins because Tacoma has none.
Yeah.
In Baja. I wonder
Toyota-
if you broke that down by class, though, because then maybe you'd see Tacomas that have won in small
That's the other
classes.
It's
But-
not a matter of it wins, but of entries as well.
Yeah, I don't know. But I will say,
It's like
Along-
Subaru. You can say that, like, where is Subaru and WRC anymore? Well, yeah, they don't have a team, but look at how many Subarus are entered throughout it. It's 80% of the fucking field. So
yeah.
they need
yes.
a team anymore? No, you don't need a team when you already have
It's
30,000 entries of the vehicle in there.
75%, because 75% of their field, all being Subarus, are going to blow a head gasket before they get to the finish.
Yeah.
So they have
Well,
to have
there's
those
also
numbers in
there's a
order to
Venn
get to the
diagram
finish.
overlap of Tacoma and Subarus and Kyles. So you have street Kyles and off-road Kyles, and they meet in the middle. In that there's this weird.
It's called Toyota Tacoma.
It's a Tacoma world. The Tacoma world is where Subaru guys evolved a little bit further in their Neanderthal brain into Tacomas, but haven't quite evolved out of Tacomas and into a Chevy.
So wait, are we Kyle's?
Get your tall
We're
Subaru
Kyles that
shirts
respect.
now.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. We are self-aware, Kyle.
Oh, self-aware, Kyle.
Yes.
You're
So we
evolved.
got things in seats.
Yes, exactly.
Semi-evolved.
I
Oh
don't
my
know what
god.
to call that anymore.
I still you
I know. Hey,
owned enough.
hey. I own a 4th gen Hilux.
Oh God, here we go.
It's like you and Land Cruiser people. Well, it's an FJZ actually. Well, it's an FZJ. It's stop it. Stop it.
Oh man,
My
we're
Honda
not very
Ridgeline
smart people.
argument is like Steve's. I'd rather have it than a Maverick. So
Yeah.
Oh,
I would rather have a Ridgeline than a CX-50.
hot take. Yeah. If I'm cross shopping Santa Cruz, right? Is that what Santa Cruz,
Yeah, that's the
Maverick,
one.
and Honda Ridgeline? Might be going Ridgeline. Yeah.
I bet you the Ridgeline gets better miles per gallon, or better gas mileage than my Tacoma does, hands down.
Oh, easily.
Yeah, easily.
yeah, that's
no question.
There's no question on that.
Yeah, no.
I did see a 1st generation Ridgeline on 40s, and it's fucking cool.
There's like a monster truck one that was making its way around for a bit. That's pretty cool.
They look good. Like, I was like, oh shit, I'm kind of into that 1st generation Ridgeline now.
Huh.
It's kind of like,
Yeah,
okay.
see, so
You
they
made me,
grow on you,
second
is what
guess
you're
myself.
saying. Mm-hmm.
It's not the worst Honda they've made, okay? Because the Element will always exist as the
the
bottom
Element.
line.
Oh, I love
Element's
Elements.
a good car, man.
Give me a chance to
Element's a good
argue
car.
for the Element. Man.
No,
I'll back you up.
Honda's never.
We can do like road car edition, and then that'll be the evolution of this podcast. Is street
I'm
car.
just trying to think of what the worst, and I'm going to use quotes here, Honda is. I don't know. Maybe a Prelude?
No,
But even
way.
those
way.
are pretty all right.
I'd
The
take
Insight.
a Prelude over a fucking Element.
Yeah, the Element is what sticks out in my mind as like negative.
All-wheel
No,
drive,
Insight.
manual available, K-Series, washable insides,
It's a toaster.
looks awesome.
Yep.
The painted
like-
Lost me there.
The full,
Even better.
Yeah,
Like a
it's got to
toaster
be the
look.
all paint, no plastic fenders,
The
all
SC.
painted, and they had some cool colors too. Like they are.
Hell yeah, they
that,
did.
That the
Honda
orange. So my
always has
mom
cool
has one,
colors.
Steve. So watch it. My mom, she's got the orange one, and that's about the closest orange that I have seen that is to the Volvo saffron orange, which is one of the greatest vehicle colors ever. So, yes.
I would never disagree with that saffron orange.
Saffron's yellow, by the way.
No, but dude, that saffron orange is like a
Not for
fucking-
Volvo.
Which is wrong.
No. That Volvo saffron orange is
Yeah, take it up with
to
the Swedes,
die.
Steve.
Yeah, the good thing saffron flowers are not native to Sweden. Okay.
They have no idea what it looks like. I'm in Oregon. We have fields.
What I
I don't know
mean,
if anybody
many
heard me, but I
things that
said
Honda
worst
did
Honda
wrong.
was the Insight.
Ooh,
I kind of like
that's a good
insights.
You kind of like, of course
That's a
you
good one, though,
Honda
Colin.
kid. God.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me back up. First generation insights are awesome.
Yeah, Honda.
The
Yes,
later
the fit.
ones,
The fit is
not so
obviously
much.
the worst.
No, the fit. What?
No,
Yeah,
fit's
no,
great.
That's garbage.
Fit
No,
is
it's like
great.
driving a Tide
Man.
bottle.
You know what? You are just slandering Alex at Mac's entire car fleet because he has a Fit and he has an Element. So you better
He is
watch
a man
yourself.
of taste.
You better count your blessings he doesn't listen to this.
I would never slander the Element. You know,
I can't believe that you guys united don't like fits. That is, I
That
thought I
is
knew
so
you guys.
weird.
nope.
I guess
Alex
we're not as
even
close
bought
as I
some-
thought.
No, because
Alex
the
bought
problem
some
is
AME
Honda has
Shaolins
so
to
many
put 'em
other
on it?
key cars that need to be in the States that don't exist here.
Hold on.
Uh-oh,
we're
he's Googling.
waiting.
He's
Click,
Googling
click,
something.
In hand.
Hold on.
What's he gonna do here? What's he gonna do? Is he gonna share screen for our audio
No, he's
medium?
gonna fucking share.
Oh, come on. It won't let me do it. Never mind.
Are you going to try to share a photo of a
I was going to share
screen?
something. I was going to. Oh, wait. Oh, yes, I can.
He's figuring it out, guys. He's a learning computer. Oh, here we go.
There we
Ridge
go.
grappler. Hey, look at
How
that.
could you not like that?
That is great.
It's awesome.
It's all
I mean, it's
spoon-tuned.
cute.
Yeah, no thanks.
You don't like that?
Yeah, no.
I mean, it's
Damn.
cute, but there's a lot of other key cars that I would
there's-
much be more interested in. Like
That's not a key car.
little
It's just a little
cappuccino.
car.
I know, but you might as well go to a key car.
I mean, where do you draw the fucking line then?
Exactly. Let's be real. The
draw
Honda
the
Fit is
line.
supposed to be an American key car.
No. Have you not seen the Smart Plus 2?
No, I don't think I've seen the Smart Plus.
Let's
2.
be real. The American average American consumer is not fitting into a Smart 2.
All right, hold on. This one,
it'd have
I
to
like,
be
I don't know about
I like
that.
CC
Jesse,
videos,
you've
but-
ridden in a
Be
car
workable.
that's smaller than the Fit. It's sitting in my fucking driveway right now.
Oh, dude, that Fiat, I love that thing.
Yes. See, look at that.
that's awesome.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
Damn, that's a good looking fit.
That's a good fit.
It is. That's a good looking fit.
It's
All right,
good.
well,
See?
Yeah, but how much
two
work had
examples.
it
We're
been
wearing
done
on 'em.
that?
that's wheels and lowered. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's a Fit Sport, coilovers, wheels. Done.
Yeah, but it's also Japanese, so it's super fucking easy to do that stuff to it.
And let's
That
not
doesn't mean
forget.
it
I'll
fits.
agree
suck.
that
Let's not forget the Element. When you get the
What?
all-wheel drive, you can just go center lock, pull out the front CVs, drift element. Just saying.
Drift element.
Let's be real. Okay. So the worst, we can all agree that the worst Honda is still better than even one of the best Subarus.
Yeah.
That is that kind
yeah.
of where we're at then, guys?
I'll take that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
All right.
100%.
See, look, that's what we call consensus.
Well, we're in a bit of an
all
echo
stick
chamber when
around.
it
Other
comes
than
to Subarus here.
the Subaru 22B, which we all know is an amazing vehicle.
That is, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. I know
Okay with
Colin
this.
won't agree, but
It's fine.
Yeah, he
Whatever.
won't disagree. He's not gonna. You see, he won't fully disagree. He doesn't have
I'll
to
never-
agree. That's
I'll
a
never
win
own
in my
one.
book.
And I'll never promote someone who
matter.
does.
Doesn't matter.
But, you know.
You wouldn't walk past it and be like, "That's a piece of shit." You'd walk. You just wouldn't have.
I mean,
to
I've
remark
seen
on
some
it.
piece of shit
And
ones,
that's,
so I
again-
don't know if I wouldn't say that.
Colin doesn't immediately hate on it. That's a win in my book. Okay.
It's the
Yeah,
one
something.
that I'll let pass.
Hey, that's a win.
Oh.
That means
That's
he,
as
that
far
means
as
he
we
likes
can-
it.
That's as far as whoa, too far, Steve. God.